Welcome back, I'm Nidanoski, and we are doing Werewolf Heart 7. Today we're going to be going over the basic abilities of the werewolf, starting with, of course, Rage. Rage is a passive ability that, once you build it up, will do damage at the end of every turn. Whenever you gain Rage, equal to its current or maximum value, depending on where it's at. If you're at your max, you'll do your maximum damage per point you gained. Max starts out at 2. And let me just say right now, if this is the type of content you enjoy, then consider subscribing, sharing, liking, or commenting below, all of which really helps the channel out. Let's go ahead and let's upgrade that. Very effective card. Now the blessing we got is very nice, and we'll want Cycle of the Moon. We'll also want Strength Increase. I'm not sure if we can get both. Blessing that we got, we lose 6 maximum health, but every time we gain a card, we gain +3 maximum health. Getting it as our starting blessing, very effective. Okay, and you saw our Rage there. Hypnotist, you rob us of our actions. I'm not happy with that, but let's see what we can do against you early on.
What we are experiencing is not a dream.
Alright, if given the choice between action and equipment with a werewolf, always go with action, unless you've found yourself with a high number of equipment cards. Werewolf is the only one that I know of that does not start with an equipment card.
Let's see who's here.
Let's get rid of our basic attack and walk away, because we're saving our money. Little Red is a nice touch to this. She'll be one of the classes you could have chosen if you had not chosen to be the werewolf. Take away your actions, because I can. Looks like you're the ranger. Yep, you're the ranger. So she'll have the cards that go with that deck. Alright, Greedy Chest. Oh, both are great. Now, Endless Claw is specifically for a Call of the Wild deck, which says that every time you play that, you're going to play all of the cards which had the word Exile in them, whether they were temporary or not, that you've already played this combat. Endless Claw, you have an endless supply of those cards. So, as you continue to use that, it'd be really great. Another thing that the werewolf specializes in is making their actions better than they are, but I'm not seeing any of the cards as of yet. What I'm talking about is you can make it so that when you play an action, you either play an attack card. Ooh, another action. This is going out well. You can either play another attack card from your deck. In this case, here's the other one, Healing, and there is a third one that gives you Rage. So we're going to want to pick that up. Now, one thing you can get worried about, because all of the cards work so well together, is deck bloat. You're not going to find a card that doesn't fit one of the strategies you're building towards. Or not very many. There are a few that I don't like. So a lot of the cards are going to seem super useful. You know, I'm going to go Tearing. Another unique thing with the werewolf, Tearing is the only ability I know of that's more effective against normal enemies than it is against bosses. It'll do 50% of the max damage, or max HP. What is in here? Oh, Take by Storm. Oh, and Moonlight. No! These are the other two I mentioned. I'm going to go Take by Storm. I'm not going to be able to afford all this. Okay, normally you don't get all of the options early on. You'll build these. If they had Call of the Wild in this, I would just cry. All of the good cards and not enough money to get them. Do that, and then we'll draw 2. and then our rage will finish him off. I kind of lost track of mine because of those great cards that we can't afford. Alright, what do we have here? Sure, I always pick that up. And there's our other shop. We want Cycle of the Moon, but at this point, it may not be the best thing for us. Getting a Moonlight might be better. We'll have to see. Okay, so yeah, we're all ready to showing the boss. We're not going to have enough to get everything we want. And the way we're going, we're actually building towards a Call of the Wild centric deck. Oh yes, tearing. I was talking about tearing, I believe, and I didn't finish it. Sensitive Smell is a great way to get a card out that you need. Tearing, 50% max HP damage. So if they have 100 health, you're doing 50. But against bosses, you're only doing 10%. Which means for the number to be worth it, you have to be facing a boss with 5 times the HP, which doesn't usually happen, of your normal annoying enemies. There's that. There's... I am going to be getting rid of that. Okay, there's just that. So let's face off against you. We're already at 49 health thanks to our starting blessing. It's not a bad starting blessing for anyone to get. The only sad thing about going for Moonlight over Cycle of the Moon is that it doesn't raise our max. Let's actually do that. It doesn't raise our maximum rage, where Cycle of the Moon can. Also, Cycle of the Moon, if you get Paranoia out, will also be an excellent combination, but I haven't seen Paranoia. One of the things that makes Endless Claw so great for this style is right now we can play cards from our deck. If we run out of attack cards in our deck for whatever reason, and it has happened more than once, that effect stops working. Endless Claw ensures that once we play it, we always have the Endless Claw in our deck. So we exile that copy, Endless Claw goes, or a new copy of Endless Claw comes in, and we have that ability to play it directly from our deck using a variety of actions. Ooh, I don't like 25% chance to dodge. We do need to do some heavy pruning of our deck, I feel like, though. Get rid of all of the weak attacks if we're going to go this route. Which means that we may be getting an extra buy. Oh. We may need to be getting an extra buy via the tavern. Okay. Wow, we got an equipment card. It's not the best equipment, and it does exile itself, as many of the werewolf equipment cards do. Or, let's see. But it's worth it. We'll start with that. Alright, and we have... Okay, this is a great card to have, particularly if you get Call of the Wild. Primarily because once you exile it, it'll always be used with Call of the Wild, which means every time you use Call of the Wild, the enemy's attack will be halved by weakness. I'm no longer certain that Moonlight is the best for us. I've been thinking, and it's the maximum rage that I really need. So I am going to get Cycle of the Moon, and I'm just going to deal with what we gave up.
Tell me
Alright, especially now that we have that. Now, both of these are great. This is actually one that you unlock on the route to Hard 7. And it says it's available to, I believe, every class once you unlock it. Restore 1 health every time you use an action card. Goes great with this deck. Goes great with the Ranger. This, of course, is unique to the Werewolf, and it turns that rage generation into a passive counter. Not only a passive counter, but a ramp up as the time goes on. So I think I will be going with that. No, no, and numbness. Taking -1 damage per source. Probably the best source of that.
Check these out.
Okay.
Find what you need.
We really need to be looking for a Call of the Wild. Our deck won't feel complete without it. But we may have to deal. Right now, we and there's our counter the first 2 cards. Alright, there we go. Yes, Take by Storm. Right now, we're basically forming a hybrid, and I call it a hybrid. It really is its own theme. Many of the decks that you play have 3 or 4 primary builds. The Werewolf has an Exile build. It has a Rage build, and then it has a hybrid build where it's performing both functions. That really does feel unique to everything else. Let's go ahead and do that. And so I say it's a hybrid because it really does perform 4 functions, but it feels unique to those other 2 builds. So much so that I would say it definitely counts as its own build. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and finish him off via tearing. If we face the Church Doctor, I'll be annoyed.
I can feel the treasure here.
You're probably gonna escape. Whenever we do damage, he has a chance to just run away. He didn't. And I'm happy with that. Okay. And you get a lot of money from him if you can defeat him. 20 money, which is a lot for a single battle at this stage. Missionary copies the first card you play into your deck multiple times. Sensitive Smell's a great card to copy. Take by Storm. Getting that equipment has really helped. I'm going to get Cycle of the Moon. And then I am going to say that you are going to not deal as much damage. And of course the damage that you dealt was piercing. Let's draw 2. Okay. Yes, let's go ahead and get another action. Those are helping me.
These potions will change your appearance.
I'll get the maximum health, but with our starting blessing, we really do have a great handle on this. Yeah, let's grab that. Get our 2 maximum rage, so we can start ramping up. Next turn, we'll just passively get 2, so it'll go up from 2 to 4. Okay, that's actually really great. Take your actions. Now, here's another guy that you might want to save your tearing for if you know you're going to face him, because the poison damage he does is quite insane.
The most frightening thing is not the virus.
Alright, Vampire Codex. Gain 1 health. Let's see, maximum health -5. Ooh, now that could be Interesting. So we're losing maximum health either way, but that's okay. That's a currency that we have. We could double our attack actions we play, but I'm going to go for this. Kind of a defensive build. That brings us all the way down to 65 maximum health, but we're only there. I'm going to save this for when I need it. We're only there. Oh, thank goodness for those counters. Because of that starting blessing. Oh, wow, we need more action cards in our deck. Ow. Okay, I'll do that. Gain maximum. And you know what? It won't matter. Stealing his actions with his ability, I forgot. Does not matter. Okay. So, but in that case... Ow! I should have done tearing against him. We're gonna have to go searching for healing.
I can only rest in peace when the sword and the stone has it.
Yeah, we're gonna need to search for healing. Oh, we found it.
I only carry the highest quality goods.
That can be useful, but we're on a mission. Oblique Claw is pretty amazing. Getting 2 maximum rage at some point and drawing a card just for playing that. It's not bad, but it's not what I'm searching for. What do we have in here? Talk about him not having a lot of equipment, and of course now a lot of equipment is showing up. This is one of the equipments that don't exile themselves, Heavy Axe, but it's not that great of an equipment. I'm just gonna start fighting again.
My crystal ball has told me everything.
Let's do Take by Storm. Let's go ahead. I'm going to raise my maximum in this case. Get that Endless Claw going. Paranoia would still be nice, but I'm no longer certain I would add it to my deck automatically to get both choices. We don't have enough of those cards, and that's really more of a card for the pure Rage build. But with cards like Rush Forward, it'd still be nice to get both options. Let's look at our chest. I mean, if we're gonna get it for free, that works.
Where is my
Okay, still deciding. Now that we have Paranoia, another cycle of the moon might not be a bad idea. But I still really am looking for the...
I'm putting up the presents.
I'm still really looking for Call of the Wild. I don't think we're going to get it. Unless we get it in Chapter 3. And that's okay. Don't want to open too many gifts until I know that we're going to defeat him rather quickly. Alright, there's our Paranoia. It does cost 2 actions, but now that's not necessarily a bad thing now that we have a 4-action base. Okay. To show you Paranoia's use, we now get +2 maximum, and we get +4 rage. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, and we now draw 2 cards and get +3 action, or vice versa. No, it is. Okay. Now this is at the start of your turn, so it doesn't go off immediately. But it will increase our maximum rage and give us an additional draw for a single time. It does exile itself. I'm okay with that, though.
Don't miss it.
I think that even though Concealment is a great card, and Stimulated is a great card if you have Call of the Wild, since I'm going to have to reconcile that we're probably not going to get that, I'll go ahead and cancel that out. Saving the bandages for if I need them. I still like having the counter 2 cards first, though it might be better to switch equipment, I'm not sure. With that equipment, this will go up to 6. What is that? Discard a card? Okay. That's annoying. So at the start of the turn we'll get 6, but we'll also get 3 rage. I wonder which will go off first. Okay. So my Blessing, Anger Aroused went off first.
Lust will grow deeper and bigger.
Fork in the Road, another great card to go with Paranoia. Maybe we are going for a full
New playmate.
rage build.
Welcome to Old Castle.
Have a drink.
Right, have a drink.
Okay, Castle Heroes, I always thought they were an amusing addition, but they make more sense in diary mode, where you're actually in a castle and where it seems that everyone's been turned into a monster of some kind. Very fitting callback to Beauty and the Beast. Let's see. Yeah, we'll start with that. Okay. Actually, I'm going to search for Paranoia this time around. Get that out of its way. Probably could have finished it. Yeah, we should have probably gone with Cycle of the Moon to finish it, since I think that my passive rage build will do it anyways. Yep. So that was a mistake by me. That caused me to take some extra damage. Just shows you should probably do your math when doing a rage. Yes, another sensitive smell. Pick any card we want. Yeah, we'll get a prank.
The ancestors' experiences tell us that we should work hard on enhancing.
No, I'm gonna do that actually. Not a lot of great options.
Carry the highest.
With the money that we have, we'll get another Cycle of the Moon.
Don't miss it.
Prey is not bad if you're going rage build, but I'm not sure I'm ready to get it yet. I dislike Variant, so it deals 3 piercing damage. Transform the leftmost attack card in your hand into this card. Increase Variance damage by 1. The reason I dislike that is that the Exile build relies on you keeping those attack cards and playing those attack cards. And this variant seems to be built off of using your actions to gain the additional effects such as Rage or Healing, or playing attack cards from your deck. I just don't like it. It doesn't seem to mesh well with everything else. If you can find a use for it, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what you say. Let's see. Shy Chest. Enchant is a great card for just about anyone. 0 cost action to draw 2. You do it only once. But because we're doing extra things with our actions, it's especially great for the werewolf. And what do we get? When you shuffle a card into your deck, you shuffle another copy of that card. Problem is that the only thing that this really applies to is the Endless Claw, which is somewhat defeats its purpose. It does allow you to have 2 of your rage cards going. Now that we have this.
The only thing I love.
where it plays 2 attacks. But yeah, it's kind of counterintuitive for a werewolf deck, and I think I've only seen it populate with werewolf, but I'm not sure.
I only carry the highest
I'm
goods.
gonna leave that for now. What do we have over here?
Check these out.
Okay, Wolf's Rage. I'm gonna leave that. And we're gonna do this. Okay, Deter's not a bad card to get. Not at all.
It is said that some treasures only appear under a full moon.
Okay, so we're gonna get these actions, which is actually pretty great. Play that. And then we'll grab that. Yeah, I don't mind facing that or using the treasure cards as either the werewolf or the ranger in this case. Let's see, we have paranoia going. So first, yeah, that works. Second, let's grab Rush Forward. Fork in the road to copy both of them. Okay, and now where our rage is up to 8, so every time we gain rage past max, it'll be good. Maybe we should pick up Prey. Because if I can repeat what I just did, that would be amazing. And yes, it was a great setup. Okay. Grab that. Okay, and I think this will be it. We're up to 10 rage. That was nice. Yeah, so we've moved over from a hybrid build into... oh, that's no good. Yep, there we go. We've moved over from a hybrid build directly into a rage build. For that reason, I will be picking up Prey. But I'll also be still holding out. It won't hurt to have additional cards. So get 2 copies of your leftmost card. It's great, but it's not...
Where is my cat?
Another one of those wouldn't be bad. Let's fight some things to see what else we pick up.
Your hair is burning.
Okay, this is interesting. I'm gonna grab Paranoia. And I'm not going to use either of these. Ouch. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. So, next, I'm going to do Take by Storm. Copy both of them. Yeah, and basically, as we start playing actions, we're just going to be getting an amazing amount of attack cards directly from our deck. Every action that we play. Okay, let's do this first. Alright, and let's copy that. Okay, and we still haven't raised it above 2. I'm gonna need to go for some healing soon. Yeah. But now we are playing a ton of cards. And maybe it wasn't the wisest to go against him. Alright, are we going to get anything from there? Fork in the road would be nice, but no. And we need to be going for heals. Another one of those wouldn't not be bad. Let's get our blessing.
and send glass slippers to Cinderella.
So since we're doing so many sources of damage at once, that is going to be really good for us.
Check
What about
this out.
this?
You will find what you need.
No, I'm not going to pick anything up from there. That's what we were looking for.
Don't miss it.
Lurk. Lurk is very dangerous. For instance, if I'm at 20 rage, I max it up to 40. You would think that would be good. But now I have to gain 20 more rage in order to be doing damage every time I gain rage. So at this point, I'm going to say no. Flank attack, though, I will take. And headscarf, we are running out of action cards, but I really don't feel like it's worth taking up a slot. Run wild, 5 damage plus 2 action if we've used it. Oh, more healing. Very nice. And what? Oh, we have Call of the Wild. A little late. A little late.
Hesitation can
But I'm happy we got it.
darkness, and I shall return to the darkness.
Okay. End our turn. Uh, 15 armor, huh? But it goes away. I'll draw 2. You know what? Wolf Totem is not the worst card to get. So now we're gonna get up to, what is it, 8 maximum? But we're gonna gain 3. Okay, so here we have Call of the Wild. As you can see, it will play the 4 cards we've exiled so far. Let's do Paranoia. Sensitive Smell. And... You know what? Let's go ahead and grab that. Oh, and we're just barely out. But we're going to counter, again, 2 cards. We're at max health, which at this point is almost an obscene 120.
Beware of the people around you. The darkness.
We have a really good all-around deck. Ooh, that's a little bit risky.
Don't miss it.
Combination ring. You don't look anything special.
Okay. Ow, yeah, that's pretty bad. And then still do a bunch of damage back to us. Grab that. And then I'm actually gonna do tearing. Fish him off.
Little brat. The Cyclops will take care of you first.
Just because that was gonna get bad. Alright, Wolf's Rage. Yes, I'll pick that up. Shy Chest. Draw 1 card, enemy loses all mana. Sure. The draw 1 card with the number of actions we have is pretty good. Let's go against Prince Charming.
Who are unaffected by my charm.
Okay, let's grab Paranoia. Where did I miss it? Nope, it was right there. And I'm going to end my turn at this point. Just because I didn't want him to have any risk. I don't know if he has discard cards. I don't think he does. Okay, Paranoia. Very nice with that. Sure, lose all your mana. At this point, that's really good. But we need to raise our maximum again. So, Cycle of the Moon. Okay. No, I'm not gonna do that. And sure. Build up those exiles. Yep.
Not to fall under anyone's spell.
Alright, now this is an interesting choice. We actually do have equipment that we can benefit from getting right away. Or we could get a 5th action. I actually think for that extra +2 rage, it's going to be worth it for that.
Taste it. My newly produced.
No one is faster than I can shoot you, even if I close my eyes.
Okay, we'll do that. Oh, he counters the first one. That's right. It also gets an early draw as well, which isn't spectacular, but it's an added bonus. Alright, so do that. Do that. Actually, with the combination that we're going to do, increase it again. Yeah, Prey isn't bad when you're going a rage deck. We've kind of was teeter-tottering, and that's another great thing about going hybrid, going both. Ooh, Paranoia, is that you can... Oh, dang it. I don't know why I keep forgetting about that. Because I'm talking. Very nice. Is that the nice thing about going the hybrid build is that if you start getting more that leans into one rather than both or the other, you can really switch as you need to. Heavy Axe gives us free draw, but no, I'm gonna pass on that.
Thank you for all your hard work.
People can. Wherever I go, I can be as quick as flash.
Ooh, I could copy Grandma's Blessing. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, I could copy that. I'm gonna copy that. And then I'll just wait till next turn to use it. Alright. Sensitive smell to paranoia. And I will... I love that we have attack cards that get us actions, so that there's a chance that we can build actions as we're playing cards.
Enough to wake the dead.
Alright.
Don't waste my... There is no choice for either of us.
Paranoia to begin with. This might be useful. It's kind of a gamble. I'm gonna hold on to it till it becomes useful. Let's go ahead. It hasn't become useful as of yet. In fact, if anything, Fork in the Road is making it somewhat pointless. Although, it does add... Oh. We don't have any actions. That's alright. Yeah, Sweep can be a really great card. One of the problems with Sweep on hard 7 is that your hand limit is naturally a 3. It goes much higher otherwise, but it's naturally a 3. So you don't have a lot of cards to work with. I'm just going to tear to finish this. Just because I'm frustrated. Maybe that was the wrong decision. We were doing okay. Yeah, we should have saved it for the devil. What's in here? Ooh, broken memories.
Goods.
And the one equipment that I think is really, really great that you should pick up in most cases if given the chance. So much so that I will be removing that because you get a temporary random attack card. We do have a Call of the Wild, it will work with that, but any Exile attack card we get will be played by Call of the Wild.
Drink some and forget your worries.
Let's go and do that. And that. Went through basically all of our money to remove 3 cards. And I'm okay with that. Oh, suspicious chest. Let's see how we do against you. Okay. Oh, Call of the Wild would be nice. Then we'll just save that for as it goes on. So see, we're up to 4 cards already. Very nice. Oh, that's even better. And then I'll save the other one. Let's go up to maximum rage. I'm not sure we'll need paranoia, but I'll take it. And then when we can afford that, that's 11 cards. Possibly more as we get our next turn. Okay, we'll do that. And then 12 cards. And we're going to be healing quite a bit here. Yeah, that was nice. Smithy, I'll upgrade that. And then move on.
My ashes.
Let's fight death.
Human, what do you want to know?
Now I'll do that. We will search for paranoia. And that search one for any is so great because you can search for cards that you don't want more of one in your deck, like paranoia. Okay, and you have no mana. You'll probably fix that. Or do you use any mana? For some reason I thought that death was a caster. Ooh, I might want to do Take by Storm, but I'm actually going to rush forward at this point. That's right, you're a poisoner. And then we'll go ahead and deter your first 2 cards. We're going to want to finish this sooner rather than later. More poison. This works. And then we'll heal up again. Oh, so close. Oh, unfortunately, we don't have it ready, but that's okay. Take by Storm and Paranoia first. Oh, Cycle of the Moon, I'll take that. Keep Prey in hand for when we need it. Okay, and so right now we're gonna do 72 damage. Actually, no, because we do +1. So 84 damage. And that
kill you.
is rage. Yeah, I'll get another nocturnal walk.
One, get out! The human beings have brought nothing. Want a beating? I can help you.
Grandma's blessing. Ooh. You know, it's not a search, but it does get us our paranoia. It just unfortunately means that paranoia itself will be useless. And I may as well do tearing now. It'll do 44 or 45 damage, depending on rounding. Yeah, there's our second paranoia. Not going to do much. I will copy our Call of the Wild for when it becomes more useful. Play this just to get it out of here. And counter the first 2 cards. Reason I did tearing now is we know that after Kong we're going to get our cooldowns replaced. Oh, darn. Believe it or not, I'm going to do that. And there's good reason behind that. I'd love to get 2 additional copies of Call. Or not. Because this is even better. Oh, so close. So close to utter destruction. Okay. And will that be enough? I'm not so sure. Okay, it would have been enough, but that's okay.
You've never felt this kind of pain.
10 gold, because I don't want either of those others in my deck. And let's face the werewolf boss and see if we can defeat him. Werewolf versus werewolf. So the first blessing, add a temporary spell card, we can deal with that. 2 additional damage, that's not great. 1 less damage, that's not great, but it's countered by our Assault Fairy Blessing. For some reason I thought it was fencing. And that's not great, but we can work with it. So we were lucky enough to get Paranoia in our first hand. And I could ramp up the rage damage really quickly. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Get some more actions. Okay. For some reason I thought I'd have enough for that, but apparently I was wrong.
Sophia was different.
Ouch. Okay. Guess we'll do tearing, get some healing in. Play that. We'll save Call of the Wild.
Our child were allowed to grow up in peace. He would be the same age as you.
We're gonna need to get some major damage in to heal soon, or we're gonna be in trouble. Okay. Let's get Rush We only have 3 exiled cards, so I'm still saving that.
Must.
Glad he wasn't allowed to play those equipment cards. Oh, 43 damage? Really? Weakness will be nice. Let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll do flank attack, hoping to get more.
My heart is already dead. So what's the harm in offering?
And poison's gonna start racking up. And of course he doesn't do a lot of damage on the time I cast weakness on him. But since we know that weakness is in our exile pack now, I'm gonna grab this again. Okay, then let's shuffle.
Why stop me? They must.
We're both under the curse of weakness, but it kind of goes both ways. We're doing okay on damage, but I'm not sure we're gonna make it through to the end. Alright, that's good. Lose. Play that down. In just a couple of turns, we're gonna take massive amounts of prayer damage. I can feel it coming up to the wire. Don't get more mana. Yeah. Oh, that got countered. That's okay. Is this really going to be it? That's it. We finish him with our end of turn rage. I really wasn't sure on that one. Oh dear. So that is our victory with Werewolf Hard 7. So if you've been following along, thank you very much. I hope that you've caught our other Hard 7 videos. If not, I'll go ahead and link them in the upper right hand corner. In the meantime though, I am Nidanoski, and as always, have fun.